Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another review. This is a Disney slash movies from the 2010s month, and this time I'm reviewing a non-Disney movie. This is a 2010 action comedy with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, a film that I thought was very underrated. I don't know why this film didn't it kind of underperformed in the box office. It was a moderate success, but it wasn't a monster hit like Mission Impossible. But to me, this is the last good movie that Cameron Diaz ever made live action, and that is Night and Day. This is a fun movie. I know a lot of critics hated this movie. They said it was boring, and they said that it was non-eventful and uninspired. I thought that this was way better than Mission Impossible 2 because Tom Cruise is just bananas in this movie. Him and Cameron Diaz have a fun little chemistry together. They had worked with each other before in Vanilla Sky. And, basically, Cameron Diaz and him are on a plane, and she gets involved in this old conspiracy with this Spanish guy or something like that. The synopsis is back here. It says when a small town girl named June, which is Cameron Diaz, meets a mysterious stranger, which is Tom Cruise. He's as crazy as he can be in this movie. She thinks she found the man of her dreams, but soon she discovers he's a fugitive super spy, kind of like Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible, and who thrusts her into a thrilling cat and mouse chase that spans the globe. As the bullets and sparks fly, June must decide if her knight, that again Tom Cruise, in shining armor is a dangerous traitor or the love of her life. And it plays out. It's predictable, but it's still a fun movie. The action sequences are actually pretty decent for a PG-13. They do drop an F bomb once, so it's not as clean as you think, and only in the home release. Not the if you see it on TV, they bleep it out. But Tom Cruise. There's a scene in the diner that cracks me up because he pulls a gun on Cameron Diaz, and he's like, "I mean it. I'm gonna shoot somebody," and he's just so crazy in the movie. And I even like the supporting cast in this movie. It's funny. I thought Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz made me laugh, and their reactions and everything was spot on. And this was funnier than any comedy I saw last year. Um, Utterly delightful, it says here. Critics, the Washington Post. I agree. And if any of my friends on YouTube have not watched this, watch it. It's a fun movie. It's fast paced. It's only 109 minutes. It's under 2 hours long. I think this is better than the freaking Karate Kid remake that came out the same month, the same year, and that movie was freaking boring as hell. This was way better. You also got supporting cast. You have Peter Sarsgaard, he was in Green Lantern. Viola Davis, who I think is awesome. She's a good actress. That one. Paul Dano, who he's in a funny scene on the train. Yeah, Paul Dano, just his face makes me laugh. And Jordi Mola, I think that's the villain. Yeah, the villain is lame, some Spanish, angry, pissed off Spanish guy. But the way he gets pwned is awesome. They go to Spain, and then a bunch of bulls like run towards a car and smashes right into him. It's freaking awesome. It's like a Looney Tunes uh, Wally Coyote cartoon, but it's hilarious, and he just gets what he deserves. But the locations are good. It doesn't have shaky cam. There's good stunt work. I think the special effects are fine. Cruz and Cameron Diaz make this a lot of fun. I was very surprised by this because I was like, this movie is going to be bad, but because I had seen Cameron Diaz did not have a good track record before after this because she had done Bad Teacher and the Annie remake and The Other Woman and Sex Tape and some other movies. I'm like, it was not a good decade for her, but this was her last good film that she made because she put some effort into it. I liked her from The Mask and the Shrek films, and here she shows some likability. I like Tom Cruise as crazy as he is in this movie. He delivers. He's in his 50s and he can still rock it. And I like the chase sequences. They're really well done. The director James Mangold is a good director. He knows how to get good shots. He doesn't shake the camera like Paul Greengrass. He knows he wants to keep the camera steady so you can see every shot, every action sequence. The scene with Cruise shooting with machine guns is freaking awesome. And I wanted to review this movie because I think it's underrated. It deserved more money. This should have made $1 billion instead of movies that come out like Jurassic World, which I don't understand why that made $1 billion. That movie was boring, uneventful, had horrible CGI. At least here, the CGI doesn't take me out of it. It's a big budget, fun popcorn action comedy that's funny and witty and has a good director behind the camera. and it has a good writer. It's one writer. It's not 15 writers like these comedies like Fembusters or whatever. This has Patrick O'Neill. I haven't remember. I don't remember what else he's done, but I like this movie. I think it's very very fun, and I can watch this over any action movies coming out this month in 2017. Like, other than Triple X3, which I think might be decent, everything else is going to be shit this month, action wise, because we got Underworld Blood Wars. This is going to be better. I know it. I can see things before they happen. Resident Evil: The Final Chapter. Bullshit. That's not the final chapter. They're going to do another movie, and I know this is better. And Monster Truck might be decent, but I don't think it's an action movie. But this movie is fun. Watch it. If get it on Blu-ray, get it on DVD. It's worth your time. There's a couple of features here. No commentary. I wish James Mangold had done a commentary because I was very entertained by this film. Got to see it again. It's been a couple months and good locations. Cameron Diaz looks good in a bathing suit. They have really good chemistry together, Tom Cruise and Diaz, Cameron Diaz. So because of they did Vanilla Sky, that was in 2001. So they did this one many years later, and they still had a nice spark. And it's fun. It didn't get a sequel, but to me, this is the real Mission Impossible 2, not the one we got with John Woo. That it was trying to be too Asian inspired, and the villain sucked, and the movie was boring. I know I say that a lot, but yeah, an action movie just entertain me. Even if you go balls to the wall crazy, just entertain me. And even when I saw the trailers for this, I actually thought that, yeah, this might be a fun movie. I waited a while to see it, and I like the film. So Night and Day is a good one. It's definitely one to watch, especially on a month like this where there's not much to watch. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm wearing the hat again. The holidays are over. I'm so glad because I needed to breathe after Christmas and New Year's was very stressful, getting to them. And a lot of noise and noisy shoppers and everything, but that's all behind me now. My birthday's in a couple of days. I'm going to do a DVD update for you guys. I'm going to show more stuff that I got during the holidays and such that I forgot to show here. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next review.